A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant ruling, the UK Supreme Court has unanimously declared that the terms woman and sex in the Equality Act 2010 refer explicitly to biological women and biological sex. This decision arose from an appeal by the Gender Critical Campaign Group for Women Scotland, FWS, which contested the Scottish government's interpretation of the law. The ruling has been hailed as a watershed moment for women's rights, particularly for lesbians who have felt their identities and rights have been increasingly marginalized over the past decade. Kate Barker, the chief executive of the LGBT Alliance, emphasized the importance of this ruling, stating, "It marks a watershed for women, especially lesbians, who have seen their rights and identities steadily stolen from them." The Supreme Court's judgment clarifies that the provisions concerning single-sex services must be interpreted with respect to biological sex, not gender recognition certificates (GRCs). This means that spaces such as domestic violence refuges, rape crisis centers, and female-only hospital wards can legally exclude individuals who are biologically male, regardless of their GRC status. The ruling also aims to eliminate costly and time-consuming legal disputes in the future by providing a clear precedent regarding the definition of sex under the law. Kimi Badenoch, the Conservative Party leader, celebrated the ruling as a victory for women, asserting that the assertion that trans women are women is now legally invalid. She stated, "Women are women and men are men. You cannot change your biological sex." The Supreme Court justices expressed concern that interpreting sex through the lens of GRCs would create an unjust inequality among trans individuals. They noted that such an interpretation would lead to confusion and inconsistencies in the application of the law. Mims Davies, the Conservative Shadow Minister for Women, echoed the call for the government to clarify existing guidance to ensure that public bodies understand that sex means biological sex. The ruling has sparked reactions from various advocacy groups, with FWS celebrating their victory and emphasizing the need for clarity in equality law. The court has given the right answer. The protected characteristic of sex refers to reality, not paperwork, they stated. The Supreme Court's ruling has significant implications for the interpretation of the Equality Act 2010, reinforcing the notion that biological sex is the defining characteristic for legal protections afforded to women and girls. The decision is expected to resonate throughout the UK, as it sets a clear standard for how sex and gender are understood in the context of equality law. As the debate surrounding gender identity continues to evolve, this landmark ruling will undoubtedly play a crucial role in shaping future discussions and policies related to women's rights and protections. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.